Alrighty guys, welcome back to another race, and today I gotta put my mind to getting a good start because man, it is dusty out there. Alright, made it around the first corner, staying out of the dust. Now I just gotta put my head down and charge so I can make sure to stay in the lead and stay out of that dust, because it was, if you got behind someone, man, you could not see. This is one of the faster sections of the track here, so just try to hold it wide through here, and then once we get up here, there's a cool little jump that we'll jump off of that I look forward to every lap. That was probably one of the only places we got out of, probably second or third gear. Alright, so right now I'm just riding a smooth race, trying to get through this rocky, dusty trail, and I'm just going to be trying to go at a smooth pace and set down a good time for this first lap here. Okay, so we're approaching the hardest hill, I'd say, on the whole course, and we're headed up it now. Oh, almost got sideways there. And there's a line to the left and the right, but in practice, I took the line to the left and it wasn't that great, so I figured I'd try that line, and turns out I think the left line was better. It was just a little smoother all the way up. I bet some of you guys are bummed because I haven't been in a near accident with a deer in a while here. If you guys are new to the channel, go check out some of the videos from probably about a month ago. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then right there, going down that waterfall, in practice, I went down in it and it's super deep, so I was like, alright, in the race, I'll just jump through it. And at the end of it, I guess there was kind of a ledge, and my front wheel just smacked right into the ledge, and I almost went over the handlebars there. Alrighty, so made a smooth first lap for the most part, except on that waterfall I got a little bit of water on my goggles, but just got to tear off and we're good to go now. Going on to the second lap here. And with this trail being as tight as it was through the woods, I knew if we get behind lappers, I knew it was going to be a struggle. So that first lap, I really wanted to put down a good lap. And then these next ones, I was just going to try to get through lappers smooth and try to get up all the hills as smooth as possible. coming up on our first bottleneck here. Oh, and that guy just barely moved out of the way quick enough for me to get through there. And just squeezed by everybody on that one. Man, there's probably like 6 or 7 guys on that hill. The hills wouldn't be that hard, or the whole track I should say, it wouldn't have been that hard if it had some moisture in the ground, but with it being so dusty, we just made like silt out of it, and then everything just turned to powder and you like sunk when you got on the gas. So that made it really difficult to get up some of these hills. Heading into the next kind of difficult climb here. It wasn't as bad as the one I showed you guys a while ago, but man, that guy was just about whiskey throttled into them trees. Alright, so we're making it through lappers here pretty smooth. And I feel like I'm putting in a pretty good pace for this track. It was hard to go fast, and you just had to be smart so you didn't crash your brains out. But okay, so now we're coming up on that hill that I showed you guys on the first lap, and I believe this is the 3rd lap now. And there's somebody stuck on it, and I don't have a place to go. Here to my right, I thought about going up there, but it's just too risky, and there was a log up there. So it took me a while to get by there, but and I feel bad for that kid, because he was kind of in a pinch for time with me sitting down there. And alright, so we made it up the hill smooth, but it took a while to get up it. Now we're headed up. I think I may have showed you guys this one from the lap before. But once again, there's people all over it, and some people were just quitting because they couldn't get up it, and once they did, they were just gassed. So now we're on to the next lap, and Ken caught up to me that lap because I got stuck behind some lappers and just kind of caught myself sleeping a little bit, not trying to get through them fast enough. So now I know I got to push a little bit harder here. Even just catching people, I mean, as you can see here, there's nobody ahead of me, but there's still just dust flying from everybody that's been through here. Here's another little challenging ledge hill. Some people were calling this a hard enduro, and some people just, after practice, some people just went home because it was, I don't know, the GoPro doesn't do justice to how difficult it was and how much of a struggle it was to get around this track. Okay, so most of this lap I've been pushing and been getting through lappers really good. So I think I've got a little bit of a gap on Ken now. I'm not sure, obviously, because I don't have a timer or anything with me, but now we're going up another hill here and trying to get up this fire road nice and smooth here and keep continuing to grow the gap. I feel like I keep saying I'm trying to get up the hill here, but that was kind of the name of the game for today. difficult one here. Oh, hit neutral. Man. Neutral's so hard to hit when you're trying to park your bike, but as soon as you get to a section where you don't want to do it, that's when you hit neutral. So I ended the day here pretty smooth. I was able to push a couple laps and get a little bit of a gap. I ended the day first overall and had a really fun day trying to navigate this tough and dusty trail, rocky. But thank you guys for watching, and this weekend we're going to be racing the 125 at the Moore Series on Saturday, and we'll have a race vlog from that, and then on Sunday it'll be this normal kind of race video. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.